There we go. Testing, testing. 1, 2. Okay. Move this closer.
This is what it's going to look like.
Until we change it, yeah. Testing, testing. So it's working pretty good. So yeah, it's working. God, I can't stand my voice. I hate it. All right. I guess we just got to be.
I think everybody probably feels like that.
I know, I've heard it. All right. I guess we just got to be. I think Carrie's alive actually, but. I think Carrie's alive actually. All right. Well, let's just get the bugs out since we're here. Welcome, one and all. Welcome to my beautiful wife for finally joining me in my madness and the
Hi.
things that make me obsess. We're just going to try a short little stream, try and work through some videos and just see how this feels.
So I think you said you were going to start with, so hi, I'm Stevie.
Hey, Stevie.
I think you said you were going to start with some newer videos, or no, I'm sorry, some older videos.
Yeah, let's
So
see what we
kinda-
got. I just have a mixed bag here
Okay.
of old stuff
Are
from the
these
past.
things that you've saved?
Just today, though, I was just kind of
Oh,
grabbing clips and stuff. These are
okay.
not stuff I've saved in the
I
past.
was about to say, obsession has become a little
Oh, it's deep.
more deep in.
You know what? Let's see.
What is this?
I don't know. That's some. I was thinking about doing a video about cryptids and monsters and things in the woods that are
Okay.
scary. But we're not going to start there. Let's start.
Well, now we know.
Now you know what, girl?
Hold on. Let's see.
Let's see.
So this is.
Hey, I just got.
Let me pause it real quick. Story of this is that she is in Colorado. This is the Colorado arc. Whenever they were living high on the hog.
This is before they moved north.
Before they moved back to Pennsylvania.
Okay.
So this was during COVID. They had moved to Colorado so she could smoke weed and,
Mooch.
yeah. Well, she was just burning through his money. And they lived in Colorado. The world was theirs. They were just living on IHOP and, takeout
Okay.
bullshit and just smoking weed all day. So they did that. I don't remember how long. They were there over a year for sure. But this is whenever she found out she was going to get evicted. So
Okay. So they didn't own their home.
no, they were renting an apartment for $3,000 a month. Just some
Wow, I mean,
bougie
that's-
apartment that they destroyed. In fact, but
Wow,
for
okay.
$3,000 a month, and during COVID was the time where, a lot of the landowners or landlords and stuff, they were mandated that they didn't have to
Hey,
enforce
right.
rent for, but it
Right.
added up. They were
Right.
just kicking the can down the road. So
So obviously they had previous months where they hadn't paid.
yeah, exactly. Hey, PJ, can you hear us?
Okay. I was about to ask you how you're gonna know.
I'm just watching on my
somebody
phone.
that's technologically-
We got a real janky setup here, so we're just trying out, seeing what we can do here. You know the deal. PJ, let me know if you can hear us. Okay, cool. So the story of this is that they, like I said, were in Colorado, and they had been living there basically to them rent free, high on the hog, just doing their thing, smoking, no responsibilities. The kids were there with them too. So Shani has two sons,
Sons, right?
l-
Which
like
are
young
really the
young teens, you know.
the 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 victims of all of this, really.
100%.
Opinion.
So, you know, those three
Okay,
thousand
so
dollars a
this was
month.
after she had met him, and
Oh yeah, she had met him. She moved. Okay,
but
so here's.
about how long had it been after she had met
I'm not
him?
sure how long, but it's been a while. So she knew him from the internet, and then one day she just packed up her kids and moved to Pennsylvania. Showed up on his doorstep, and worked her way into his house.
And then they moved to.
Then she isolated him from the family
Oh, okay.
and
Like
drove
a
him to
true
Colorado
predator.
so she could. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right.
Uh, wh- let's just start this.
Okay.
This eviction notice that we gotta be kicked out here in the weekend and we're losing our fucking car and everything all at once. I need fucking help. I don't know what to do. I'm fucking panicking and I'm trying all I can. My fucking phone, they sent me a fucking shitty fucking phone and it's gone. I need fucking help. Someone help me. I work my ass off trying to do as much as I can, and I sent fucking Krista the $50 back by fucking accident. I need G-Man.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay, so can someone
Who knows?
Oh, some
Just
person
some
that's-
internet person that sent
and
her
she
some money.
Sent it back. I seriously doubt that, but she sent it back by accident. She says.
Yeah. Well.
Okay.
Who knows who Krista is at this point?
She's very histrionic, so she's extremely dramatic, right?
Yeah. That's one of her.
Maybe she is going through. Maybe she truly is.
Well, to her it
panicked.
feels real. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I'm
but
sure.
Yeah, she is dramatic for sure.
Okay.
So, all right.
barely get me hold of G-Man? Because I need him. I need someone. Someone in my life. Because I just don't know what to do. I say we just pack up the car what we can, and we just head out to Pennsylvania. There's nothing else we can fucking do. We got no fucking money.
Hold on.
We
There's nothing else in the world that they could possibly do but run from the problem, right? Nothing at all.
I mean, that's kind of her thing. Yeah.
Wow.
So they were so broke at this point that they were just pretty much squatting for. I want to say at the end of it, their rent that they owed was somewhere around $20,000. So $3,000 a month just piling up for months and months and months, and they had been served notices and stuff like that. But she's acting like
This
I
is
didn't
like
know anything about
6-7 months of rent. Okay.
100%. So
Okay.
fucking nothing. We just sell all this fucking shit. But we gotta get out of this house by this weekend. By this weekend. And what is it? What day is it? It's Thursday.
She says she's working so hard, but she
It
doesn't
says
really
you will be evicted anytime. It says please move this weekend in Turner. It says
So, yeah, she was really trying hard to make it as like a YouTuber. You know the girl Foodie Beauty that we talked about the other
Yes,
day?
yes.
So that's kind of her like North Star as far as like she wanted to be like her. Because Foodie Beauty was for a long while she was really successful in her little avenue of YouTube, just doing videos and cameos for people and stuff. She'd make like I think at her peak she was making like $20,000 a month doing that. So, to her, this was like, I can do that thing. So she was throwing all of any effort that she was throwing into anything was into YouTube. So she would stream.
But do you know, okay,
Yeah, go for
so
it.
not to interrupt you, but do
You're
you
fine.
know if that's the only thing she's ever talked about doing? Like, did
No.
she really believe that that's the only thing she could do with her life? She didn't have, like, any other...
She's claimed to be
Aspirations or
a lot of things.
She's lost. She's a lost little girl, is what I see.
For sure. She claims to have done many different things. She was a model when she was younger. She may have been a model whenever she was younger as well. She also claimed she was a a healthcare professional for 20 years. So like from where's-
what kind of healthcare professional?
oh, it's kind of non-specific, but she helped people that were dying and in hospice. And the truth of it is that she had a janitorial job at a nursing home or something to that effect. So that's her kind of her thing, is that she always claims that she is more than she actually was, so that she'd feel better about herself. She just has nothing to show for herself. Her whole life has been fucking done.
Yeah.
To Jason All, Egroff, and all other persons residing, occupied, and staying in premises. The Jefferson County office is ordering by Jefferson County Court to enforce a writ of restitution eviction for these premises. This means you must move out immediately, and if you do not vacate, the sheriff's office is required by the court to enter and remove all your possessions. Please be aware that the sheriff's office has no legal responsibility to pack your items in removal. So,
I mean, you can see in
I need
her
fucking
eyes
help.
she's truly panicked, right?
Yeah,
She's
I mean,
panicked.
the thing is, she doesn't have real feelings for other people, but for her,
Her, right?
it's serious. This is
Right.
fucking life ending for her. Go ahead.
No, I just.
Can I say something quick? Look, man, just shoot me for one second.
Here, you hold it. I'm fucking panicking. Okay? I'm fucking
Look at
panicking.
that fucking stud right there. Look at that face, man. I'm trying to think. He reminds me of somebody, but I can't place who it is.
Somebody that we know.
Maybe. I don't know. It's not important, I guess.
This is proof. This is proof right here. Okay? That the Democratic Party is doing nothing to help anyone.
He's very political.
Aren't they Democrats though? Don't they?
No,
talk
he
liberal?
leaned far right for a long time. Like when she met him, you know who Alex Jones is? So Alex Jones is like this far right info. His business is called InfoWars, and it's like a online
Okay.
news show. He's a crazy man. And that he was just right in line with that guy. He wanted to be on InfoWars. He just thought that was his avenue. Very politically
So these
minded.
people are like baseline delusional from jump.
100%.
Okay.
Do you know anything about Reb's upbringing?
He was he a pastor's son or no?
No.
Or did he want to be a pastor?
No, he claims to be a pastor.
Oh, okay.
But the truth is, I think he got one of those online certificates like I got, where you can marry somebody. Like those.
Who you marrying?
No, I'm married.
Vaughn?
You know what I mean,
Who
though.
else she marrying?
Brandon and Naomi. I married them,
Oh, okay, yeah.
I got it for that,
Okay.
Anyway. So his upbringing is that he was very sheltered, and his dad,
Yes, I remember.
his dad died on a family vacation when they were in Colorado. In fact, I think he might have been like 7, or he was super young, but then it drove his mom to be very protective of him. She's scared to lose him at that point, and then she ended up dying. I want to say in 2012
And he got
of
it in
cancer that she
inheritance.
hadn't taken care of. She was scared to go to the doctor type thing.
Yeah.
The government has done nothing to help anyone.
I'm gonna have a fucking heart
No, I
attack.
just
It was-
wanted
I'm gonna have a fucking heart.
I just wanted to put out there that it's probably not a coincidence that she drug him back to Colorado where his trauma happened.
100%. That's
You
a
know what I
great
mean?
observation, actually,
Like-
because she has played upon that trauma that he has so many times. In fact, like her
It's sick.
big thing is a cancer scam. She still claims to be on some kind of cancer
Right,
scare.
okay.
And that's what
Which
his
that-
mom
yeah.
died of. He's
Wow.
totally playing into that with Rev, and is also she uses that against the uncle who owns the house that they live in.
Right.
That was his sister that died,
Mm-hmm.
So she's an evil person.
She's a master manipulator. For
I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack.
For the weak.
Well, I don't know if it's weakness or just.
I spent all this money for this shit that we don't need. The fucking cable. the fucking electricity. I paid all that money and we can't even use it.
What is she wearing? That's very interesting.
Oh,
That
what a
right
shot.
there. That's disturbing.
And
That's
what a
that's
pig.
almost pornographic. Like,
yeah, her titties are always trying to escape her body.
I knew this coming for a week. No, I didn't.
Hey, Freddie.
No, I didn't. This just showed up on my door. I didn't even go to court.
you don't go to court when you're
I didn't even go to fucking court.
Oh, really?
No,
Is that
they
how that
put
works?
it on they put it on your door and it's a notice.
Right. So
Like,
they don't even have to talk to you.
No, I mean you have the option, I guess, at one point, but you don't have to. They don't have to. They have all the proof they need with the unpaid,
Good to see you too, Freddie.
rent.
Glad you're here, bud. We're trying out our first stream, y'all. Bear with us. We're both complete, beginners, and we're just trying it out. But welcome in, buddy.
Yeah, we're just having fun.
There was no court. They just did it.
I'm also getting educated
They were supposed to go through the-
Fanny and Rev.
Yeah, there's a lot to know. Like, you think that I'm just watching the same
okay.
stuff over.
Eviction process, and they did it.
Okay, they did it. Well, can we move on?
I need Chivian. Someone get a hold of Chivian now.
I love how
I
she.
almost feel cruel laughing at her. But
Oh,
I don't know her.
this is a prison of her own making.
Okay, and I believe that, but I don't know. It just looking at her face, she like really believes
Oh,
whatever.
you need to blow through that feeling. Whatever you got, it makes you feel bad. This woman deserves none of your.
I usually do in
pity.
a session, but it takes about 20 minutes. Let me get to know her. Okay.
That's funny. It's funny.
I think your reaction is funny.
It's funny. It's funny that a family's gonna be on the street, dude. It's funny, right? It's funny that I don't have my fucking friend to talk to.
He was probably laughing at her breasts popping out.
I mean, here's the thing: is that during this time where they had all this money and she was blowing through it, spending it as fast as she could. I mean, she'd spend hundreds a day on marijuana. She'd go down to the dispensary, Rev said 3 times a day, and just spend whatever, $300 at a clip.
That's crazy.
So, and during that time, she would just talk about how much, better she was than everybody else. Like, talk about people as peasants and stuff. I just don't know how it's going to
Well,
play.
so she was
No,
projecting.
it says that we can. The cops will come in and remove our shit. It says you will be evicted at any time.
Jesus.
What the cop says.
Can y'all hear us?
But on the top it says, please move this weekend.
Yeah. That's ignore this. They want you to read this. Get out by the end of the weekend. By the end of the weekend, we have to go. If it's Thursday, we can do it. Okay?
Where are we going?
We will
He's
pack
the-
what we can, and it will go to PA. Fuck it.
So is he the sound of reason a lot of times?
Rev?
Yeah.
Rev is a man
To
child.
her.
He knows how to calm her down sometimes,
Yeah.
but no.
No.
He's no voice
Logic
of reason. Like, he is a
hurts.
complete pushover and let her run his life right in the ditch. 100%. Like, he was, whenever she got a hold of him, he was a severe alcoholic. There's that. And she made him go cold turkey, gave him wet brain,
Oh my God.
But he had about probably total $1 million in money and assets total. Like, he had 2 houses and I think it's about $700,000 in the bank.
There's
between
so much
assets and
wrong
stuff.
with what you just told me, but the first thing is that
What's wrong?
alcohol. I'm saying within the situation.
Oh, okay.
Like, alcohol is the most dangerous thing to detox from. That and benzodiazepines. So, wow, she just made him quit cold turkey.
Oh,
He had no
hey Corey, good to see you. Glad y'all are here. Hey, yeah, there's a video of Rev in like
Detoxing?
full blown like wet brain. She had dressed him up for Halloween. She was like Harley Quinn, and he's on the Joker, and he's on the couch. If one of y'all know where that video is, drop it in the chat so I can show Stevie, because it's truly kind of horrifying. He's just like out of it. And
You say wet brain, but was he detoxing?
I don't know where he was in it, but he was on another planet.
Wow.
I don't know. You might be able to tell me where he was at in it, but he was.
Wow.
She just took him straight off of alcohol, and basically started pumping him full of weed and stuff like that.
Let's sell this shit. Try to anyway.
What?
We can't pack all this stuff.
No, we won't. We'll leave most of it.
So we can sell it. If
$10. You got $10 here. We'll just get out, dude. We got until Sunday. We got until the end of Sunday. Shanny, if you listen to your husband and he can give you some peace, and don't read.
I'm so excited you're gonna.
Welcome in.
Shanny, listen to your husband, and don't look at the
Hey, guys.
Shanny, look at me.
Hey, Corey.
Yes, sir. Shanny, look at me.
I need something to calm me down.
I hope you're doing good.
I know that. Listen to me, okay? Listen, honey.
I can't do this anymore.
You have to listen to me.
He is her sound of reason. Regardless of how
Yeah.
we think he's
I mean,
delusional and crazy in his own right, to her, he's
maybe so.
he's the calmer.
He's definitely more calm, but I don't think he's a voice of reason. He's still a retard.
To her.
Yeah,
Not
I
to
guess.
anyone else, maybe, but to her, she tends to listen to him, right? And
Yeah,
it
I mean, I
calms her
guess.
down. Yeah,
This is the only time I can think of that he's really, calming her down. A lot of times they level each other up the stress scale. I mean, but yeah, he is being nice to her here, but
We have until Sunday to get out. We can do this. Okay?
I can only run my computers.
That's fine. That's fine. We'll leave everything. Fuck it. Okay? It's okay.
wow.
We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Okay? We are. We have till Sunday. The end of Sunday. It's Thursday. Think about the time.
Where you gotta call your uncle. You gotta get hold of people.
Just chill, okay, baby?
I got this eviction notice. I'm supposed to be out by the weekend. We didn't even go through the fucking eviction process. We didn't even go to fucking court.
No, they just said he didn't pay the $1,000, and
I
that's
guess
it.
there is a needed
Right.
process.
Yeah.
But they don't really
That
have
wasn't
to.
the way it was supposed to be.
That wasn't supposed
see, here's their thing, is they will ignore anything from a court. They will not go to court for shit. So this was just the last step of the eviction
Oh, I
process. Like
see.
they
Okay.
slap it on the
Yeah.
door. They've been warned. They had worked out a deal to pay some of the money back, and then just didn't do that.
Yeah, I think I spoke too soon earlier. All the eviction notices I have been like, not part of, because I've never been evicted, but all the ones that I've heard about from friends or people that have been evicted is, they get this notice on their door and then they have to get out.
Right.
That just is what it is, because they've been warned before.
Right.
The paper goes on the door, so you're
Yeah,
right.
and that's the situation. They're just, playing it up for the camera and trying to be the victim.
to be.
Well, I
But
think
it is. So we'll
you don't have
just
to
get out
pause
by
it. I think
Sunday.
You
they.
can't talk over it
Am I okay?
because you can't hear either.
Oh, okay. Well, I think they truly believe they are victims. That's the delusional part of it.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
what
I think
keeps them in there.
it's true. She doesn't see any wrong she does. She refuses to
No, I'm not fucking okay.
take responsibility.
Everyone thinks this is funny too.
Hey, little miss.
Well, I'm keeping this because they're going to call us liars, so I'm going to keep this paper.
No, I didn't know we were.
Okay, so we kind of get the idea of where they came from here. Let's look to a little bit more recent. Let's see what I have in here.
I think that's a really scary picture of her. I think I've seen that actually.
I think it's from her OnlyFans, I want to say, or something like that. Hold on, let me see. I forgot where I lost.
So there is something I did see. I saw them on the train tracks. Remember that one?
Yeah.
They were on the train tracks. She was freaking out. Her kids were with her, I think.
Right.
And they had gotten in some kind of accident, maybe? Or
Yeah,
a flat
this
tire?
is that was on their trip from Colorado back to Pennsylvania,
okay.
and they
So I
followed a
did see that.
GPS onto some train tracks and had no idea what to do. It's one of my favorite. We could fucking
So they
watch
don't
it.
make healthy choices, is what you're saying.
They've never
Okay.
made a healthy choice.
Okay.
Let's go there for a minute if we can find that. Let's see.
I mean, we don't have to. I've
All
seen
right.
it.
Okay. So what's going on right now is the Foodie Beauty, who we just talked about. She is. So what happened was, Foodie. Shani is obsessed with Foodie. She watches everything she does. She just loves it. Tries to be her. She criticized something Foodie did with one of her cats, like getting it spayed or something like that. She was saying that I think it's important that you get your cat spayed because it helps them not to get like certain
Right.
diseases, cancers, and stuff like that. She passively criticized Foodie, not even mentioning her by name, but Foodie fired back on her and was like, "Don't tell me shit. You don't even have your kids. Why are you telling me about my cats?" And
I
like,
bet that crushed her.
oh, it was bad. So this is the video.
I mean, she passively said what about
She
the
posted
cats?
something about how it's important to spay and neuter your animals because of the likelihood of.
Okay, and then
And Foodie just came back at her hard. She's like, "Don't fucking talk about me. You don't have your kids and you want to tell me about how to take care of an animal."
oh,
So eventually, I think this is actually the video. We can just go ahead and watch that right now.
In this world, nothing is as it seems.
Sorry about the. Let's start from the beginning. Hey, Bucky. Okay.
So,
what's with the insure?
Great question. So that's part of her showing us that she's disabled. Disabled people drink insure in her mind. And also, you'll notice behind her, this cardboard and stuff like that. You remember that I told you they had broken up, and they are creating the illusion
Right.
that they live somewhere else. So she put cardboard up behind her, as
I have
you do.
a question. didn't you had told? Well, okay. So didn't you say one time he wipes her bottom for her every time she goes to the bathroom?
He does. Yeah.
Well, if they're living separate, does she have a nurse? Or
That's a great
something?
question, which she won't answer. We don't know who's wiping her butt.
Y'all have asked her this?
Somebody has. I've seen it in chat.
Okay,
But,
okay.
But nobody knows. He went to a detox for like a week or 9 or 10 days at some point.
Well, thank God for that, huh? Did he really go?
Yeah, he went somewhere, but during that time, she had to like wipe her ass. So, she figured it out. So, regardless, she can do it.
Well, I know
It's a humiliation thing
for her.
for him. Like, she
Well,
likes
of
to
course.
make him do it.
Oh, okay. Well, I know when we've watched 600-Pound Life or something like that, they have like sticks
You
or
need like a
brooms
wand or something to get that booty, huh? All right. Well, I'm going to go to the bathroom, but let's just play for a second.
let's see what I actually did say. Okay? So, the people who want to be smug aren't going to be quite smug anymore. Let me make this bigger for you guys. So, I just did a Google search about spaying cats because I consider myself in a lot of ways a cat expert. I've raised cats my entire life. I have bred cats. I have bottle-fed cats. I have taken care of cats with disabilities before. know a lot about cats.
I don't know who said the last comment, but it was hilarious. About,
Now, as you
about,
What was the comment?
hold on, I'm trying to, something about making the cat want to kill itself. Aww.
All right.
What does this mean?
can see,
I don't know.
Okay.
It's talking about something else.
I didn't say anything about Chantel in this
What is
post.
Shanny for Christ?
That's her screen name.
Like Jesus Christ?
Yeah, the same.
You tell me.
No.
What I said in this post, where I was talking about Chantal. Where was I talking about Chantal? Where did I fucking call her name out? Did I call her name out? No.
Okay.
What
I would
I
love to know what
did
she said.
is just state fucking facts. That any someone could do with a simple Google search.
Exactly, Little Miss.
So she's passively aggressively talking to Foodie Beauty, but then making excuses as to why.
Yeah, she's basically saying, "How do you know I was talking about you?"
Yeah, of course.
You know.
So let me gaslight your
Yeah, exactly.
reality because that's what I do best with my manipulation.
Right.
And it doesn't work on everybody, Shanny.
Oh, she'd have fucking hell with you.
She'd never return to a session.
No, 100%.
I was aiming it at those who try to fucking argue that it's okay for your female cat to be unspayed. I'm just not going to agree with that subject, and neither does science agree with that subject.
Okay, so here's the thing. She said what she said. She posted what she posted, talking about Shanny. She feels how she feels, but instead of owning it, taking responsibility for that, and just accepting that there's consequences that come when you fire back at people, right? They have an opportunity and a chance to fire back at you. And you have to
Right.
accept that, right? She can't accept it. She's
Oh,
crushed.
no. Responsibility. If you're
Yeah.
firing the responsibility gun at her, she's doing
She
the Neo,
gaslights.
she's doing the Neo thing
She
where she's bending down,
manipulates,
all
yeah.
them bullets are going by her. She will not, nothing will touch her.
And
Everything
there's
is somebody
a
else's
form
fault.
of delusion and denial that she's in that
Oh, that's a
touches
good point.
insanity.
Little Miss, I'm glad you said something. She, hold on.
As a person,
She believes herself to be an archangel. I don't think I ever told you that.
Like when she's on drugs.
No, like in her waking daily life, she likes to say that she is Sandalphon, the archangel, and he is Metatron. I guess those are archangels. I don't know, but they think that they are the two, like, prophets of the end times. They talk
From
about this.
Transformers?
Yeah, Megatron. That's
Like,
Megatron, but
Oh, okay.
the sand dolphin.
I knew I'd heard
What's
that
up,
before
Spider?
somewhere. So these are made up.
I'm not sure
The
what they
sand
are.
dolphin?
Yeah, the Sandalphone.
Sa-
Sandalphon is what it's called, but yeah, they
Could you
they're
imagine-
spinning a whole fucking reality for themselves where they are just the coolest.
Could you imagine being able to have enough time during your day to just make up stuff about yourself
So here's the thing.
and live it out and then get paid like disability for it? Like that's a
Oi,
thing
oi.
now, right?
Yeah, well, he was writing a book for a while, and I was really on his ass to get a hold of that book. I was like, I need to see what you're writing, dude.
You honestly think he was writing a book?
He was. Like a manuscript,
Of what?
It was called the Book of Metatron.
Joel.
He won't show me. He says it's unfinished. I've asked him, though. Yeah, he's crazy. That's all I got to say about it. But let's continue from it.
You've seen the problems
No.
cats can get when they're unspayed and not neutered?
You just hid somebody.
What?
You just hid somebody.
What does that mean?
I'm gonna speak up for the cats.
I just pressed something and I'm sorry. Blue.
I got it.
Okay. I'm so sorry. Blue
Blue Daisy.
Daisy.
Be
This doesn't
careful with
have
that.
anything to do with Chantal. This has to do with fucking cats.
It
And educating
doesn't. It doesn't have to do with what?
I didn't hear that. I was reading something in the chat. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
This doesn't have anything to do with Chantal. This has to do with fucking cats. And educating people that they need to spay their female cats because they fucking suffer when they're not spayed. And if she has a problem
Sorry, Blue.
that I'm not gonna enable her bullshit sometimes, that's her fucking problem, not mine. I'm not talking shit about her. I'm just stating fucking facts.
Yas. That's just the facts.
Okay? Facts are not hate.
Oh, did you
Okay, what
miss
is
that?
hate? Is
Look, watch her eyebrows here. Watch her eyebrows here.
okay?
Okay.
Facts are not hate. Okay, what is hate is saying I was an abusive mother and a neglectful mother.
Okay, once again, that's also not hate. That's a truthful statement, correct? Because her children were taken from her because of neglect and abuse, right?
Yeah, so
Okay, so that's not hate. A hateful statement. That's a truthful
it's a hard.
statement.
Yeah, it's truth for sure. Yeah, we could go into why they got taken eventually, but everybody here knows why. If you're interested.
That is hate. You know why it's hate? Because it's not fucking true. Okay, I'm a disabled woman who can barely fucking take care of herself. How the fuck I need nurses to take care of me? How the fuck am I supposed to take care of my kids when I can't even take care of myself?
That is a true statement. However, she's not disabled physically,
She-
more so than mentally. I mean, she may be physically now.
She's getting there for sure.
Yeah.
She is getting close to being disabled, which burns my ass because she has been able to do everything for herself, but she has become more and more immobile. I'm sure she's in pain.
And listen, there's nothing. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with being mentally ill.
No, there's
I
not.
advocate for mentally ill people, including myself, every day. Like if you're getting help and you're taking care of yourself, that's one thing,
Right.
But claiming
No, CPS is not going to take your kids because you're mentally ill for sure,
no.
or physically ill.
I worked for CPS.
Yeah,
for 3 years. I mean, back before, before my master's program,
Right.
way before it. And no, they don't. They actually work with you. They say, this is a plan that you have to work. You have to work a family plan. You have a year to work it. If you can't work it within the year, now this is with our state. I'm not sure how other states are.
It's probably similar though.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have a real lenient state, so but you have a year to work your plan. They work with you if you can't do it within that year. Sometimes it's 2.
And I think they did have 2 years. In fact, they had.
Yeah, like you have this time. You have these social workers that help you set up appointments, get what you need, get the resources you need to thrive and to help your children thrive. But you have to participate in the plan. Like, you have to do these things,
Right.
And so...
And I want to say they did nothing at all. Like,
Well, of
they
course.
completely just dropped the ball.
Yeah, I mean...
I don't
you
even
have
know
to-
what was in place for them.
You have to really... You have to neglect your plan altogether to have the state take your children.
Right.
She also probably feels so bad about it to face responsibility, to face the responsibility of her part in that.
Right.
It would probably kill her literally,
Yeah, I do
mentally.
think you're right about
You
that.
know,
If she took responsibility and really felt her feelings on that,
yeah.
like how she'd failed, I think it would destroy her. But
And
I
it's
don't even know
sad
if she's
because we all
capable.
fail. If you could just own it and say, okay, let's do something different or better next time.
And it's truly all people want from her at this point is just say, just
Take
own that you
responsibility.
fucked up,
I
you know?
think it probably might kill her or send her into psychosis of some sort or out of touch with reality.
I wonder.
Because I think she does love her kids. Maybe she's just not capable. Of,
It's, yeah, if it's not about her, she doesn't really care. She loved her kids as far as they could provide
what they
some
could provide
sympathy.
for her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some sympathy for her and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And, whenever they were gone, immediately it was, I want to say it was like a relief of the burden that they were imposing on her by just being alive. Like, to have to feed
Wow.
them. They were malnourished, underweight, dirty, filthy. I'll have to find a video of the walkthrough of this Colorado apartment that they.
I don't know. The optimist in me wants to say, she's a mother. Of course, there's got to be some kind of.
No, you're hoping
I know,
too
I
much
know.
for this woman,
I know.
Bucky. You're right. I don't think she would care
Wow.
at all.
I'm long.
You fucking asshole!
Okay.
I put my sons in a home with a beautiful woman who could probably take care of my sons because I just couldn't fucking do it anymore. I'm too sick. I'm so sick of these motherfucking people coming at me saying I'm abusive and I'm neglective because I gave my boys to a woman to help take care of them because I can't fucking do that. I was told by medical professionals you need to put your children in a place where they can function better.
Okay. She was probably told by medical professionals, mental health professionals, you need to put your children where they can function better.
Yeah,
You
well,
know.
Blue Daisy brings up a good point. Is that they were not even potty trained at that age. They would like piss in their room and stuff like that. They would piss in like containers, which is also probably a sign of some real serious trauma.
Absolutely.
Um,
So I had a child. I don't know.
Yeah, you
I
could
could
talk.
about
Just
this. I had a child back when I did work for DCFS,
talk clearly.
and he would do that.
Really.
He would potty in towels and put them back. He would potty in jars and put them under, his bed and things like that. Yeah,
Well,
and
what's
I mean,
that about?
the trauma there was horrific trauma actually. Like, this child was actually chained to. I don't know if this is going to trigger anybody.
Yeah.
So trigger warning.
Trigger warning, I guess.
He was chained to the kitchen floor, and his 4 siblings were allowed to like taunt him and were told to taunt him and spit on him and things like that.
That's horrible.
I mean, that's like, he also had sexual abuse and a lot of physical abuse and you know
well,
yeah, I mean,
yeah, I think there's definitely some trauma there just by virtue of having her as a mom.
well, emotional
She-
for sure, because if she's not validating their feelings
Also,
in any
no, not at all.
capacity.
She had lost them multiple times before to CPS, like for maybe a little couple periods of time.
Right.
Her ex-husband actually, I think, rescued them from CPS. She got married to this dude named Chris, and he provided a stable home with income and something that looked good to CPS, and rescued them basically. So by no fault of her own, she got them back over and over. But this was final straw. And I don't know how those cases go across state lines. Like if they keep record from state to state,
Oh, they
does
do,
it?
yes.
Do they?
Sometimes people run from state to state. They'll run with their kids, and it takes them a while to like catch up. For the each case to catch up to them, but
Yeah,
it
they might be
always
a little bit of
does.
ahead of it.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
always does.
Oh, yeah. The youngest son is autistic too. That's a good point. Thank you for
Wow.
filling me in with all this stuff because it's a lot for me to
So
remember
that's
here on the.
extra care that's needed.
Yeah, and
Extra.
she would have them here in Colorado. They were in school at some point, but she would homeschool them, which means she just didn't want to bring them to school, and they sat out of school for a long time. They were behind in everything. They were, they were all fucked up. Poor kids. One, one of them, later on, I say within the last couple of months, actually got adopted out to a family.
Oh wow.
Um,
So they're split up.
and they're split up. Yeah, which is sad. All right, let's continue. Sorry for going on a tangent, y'all.
You need to go and you need to get your kids in foster care. I was told by social workers to do it. And not only that, my boys wanted it because they deserve to have proper care because their mother can't physically do it. And not only that, I want my mods to block anyone who's talking shit about me being a mother and my fucking kids.
Okay.
I love my children. I talk to my sons every day.
I wonder if that's true.
No, she doesn't talk to her sons. I'd be surprised if she talks to them once a month. Because if she was truly doing that, I have a feeling she would fire up a YouTube stream just to show us how she talks to them. That's the kind of thing she would do. Everything that she can prove, she does prove.
So, Granny Whisperer, can I share for sure who they actually are? I will.
And you,
They were telling me they're actually characters from the Old Testament,
yeah, for sure. Let us know, Granny.
and they are brothers actually. And I said that was cool. That I wanted to look that up, and she was asking if we could share it, or they were asking.
Sure. Yeah, no problem.
They were asking if we could share it. I don't know if he or she.
Okay, let's continue. Are we never going to get through this video?
It's not bullshit and it's not being lazy. That's your lies, not mine.
Goodness.
Sugar, spice, everything
Sorry, that's
nice.
commercial
Put it
now.
on ice, I'm feeling alright. Hands on my eyes, the few. Cats shouldn't be spayed until they're adults, and your cat's gonna have a lot of problems. Your cat's gonna be more susceptible to cancers. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh, this is nothing compared to what she does. Here, I'll speed
Thank
up
you,
a little bit.
Asia. Then you actually did something right because people saw they were suffering. It's not easy to just suck it up and take care of your kids. Hear if someone gives their children away for them. I talk to my children. I love my children. They are my sons. They come from my body. And you're gonna talk shit about me? And my kids? When all I do is mention some fucking facts about cats? Fuck you! Fuck you, Chantel, you fat fucking bitch!
Oh, goodness.
That felt good, I bet.
That's
She said, you fat fucking bitch.
She does a lot of projecting.
It's all projection with her, huh?
Always with the fucking excuses about the fucking food. Oh, I need to have my snacks. I need to have my snacks. I need to go and eat. People need to eat and eat properly. Or shut the fuck up about this diet and shit. Because what you're doing is you're damaging people. And you're giving false information out to people who are actually trying to fucking fix their lives. There's me talking shit to you now, Chantal. If you had to bring up my kids like a cunt, like a fucking bitch. neglect. You neglect your own ass. Everything you're neglecting your ass. Everything you're not taking care of yourself. Everything you're giving your
Projection.
Yeah. So also, I didn't tell you this, that somehow Shani got on Ozempic. She got prescribed it. I didn't know.
What do you mean somehow?
I don't know.
She's probably diabetic.
Well, she's definitely diabetic. It's official now.
Okay.
She denied it for years and years. Like everything but diabetic. She's sick in every way, but not diabetic. Not something she did to herself, you know? But they gave her Ozempic like maybe 4 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. And she is feeling herself. She's like, I'm just dropping off the weight, you know, like.
Yeah, because all you do is vomit and stay on the commode.
Yeah, well, she's feeling herself, and now she, you know, fancies herself like a fucking health care specialist or something like that.
Okay.
She
She's
thinks
a
she is
healthcare
like on the right
specialist.
path.
excuse after excuse and after excuse, and giving people who have actual problems false information and putting their lives in danger. You want to talk about weight loss while consuming 3,000 fucking milligrams of sodium?
Wow.
And say that you're going to lose weight? You're never going to lose weight if you're consuming that much sodium, bitch.
Is the echo better?
Yeah, is there still an echo? We're doing some kind of low tech stuff tonight too. We have to work on our computer situations. Got to get fixed, so it'll be better next time. But just bear with us and thank y'all. Anyway, so
You're never going to lose weight.
Can I see what
You're never going to lose weight as long as you
Foodie
keep.
Beauty said to her? Was it?
hey, does anybody have the link to what Foodie Beauty? Anybody have the link to Foodie Beauty's response, or what made her so mad in the first place? Made Shani mad. If you do, just drop it in the chat.
Please, I would love it.
Shove this fucking shit down your throat. You're never gonna lose weight when you just walk for 2 days and like, I don't want to do it anymore. It's just too hard. Bitch, you know what's hard? Dying. That's hard. And I was just trying to be nice. I was just like, okay, she's giving false information. Let me go and try to give some facts. So maybe she can change from her fucking ways. Do you? Do you even try? Other than a couple fucking days? No, you fucking don't. You don't even try. And then you talk shit about me because I'm giving facts about fucking cats. Talk shit about my children. Fuck you.
No.
Fuck you. I'm going through shit, but at least I'm trying to fix myself. And not fucking give all these excuses on why I need to continue to eat. I'm not giving those excuses out. God damn.
What's that supposed to mean?
He was commenting on the
You can
replay.
say I'm a bad mother all you want, but my sons aren't gonna say I'm a bad mother. They thank me that I put them in that home. They thank me that I helped.
The angels' names were Sandalphon and Metatron. Okay, we kind of get the idea with this one. Let's just see if there's something else we can watch. I think we're getting tired of META Tron, I think is what it's called. Let's see here.
In Jewish mystical tradition, Sandalphon and Metatron are both considered powerful angels, often described as twin brothers, with similar origins. Primarily associated with prayer and music, and that is Sandalphon, and Metatron acts as a celestial scribe and guardian of the Book of Life. Both figures are not explicitly mentioned in the Hebrew Bible, but appear prominently in Jewish mystical tradition.
Okay.
That's very interesting. I'm
Wonderful.
glad.
What's up, guys?
You want
I'm
to talk
glad
about that some more?
Yeah, I'm glad. I find that fascinating.
Yeah, it's cool.
I'm glad Granny said to. Am I saying that right?
Granny Whisperer? Yeah.
Granny Whisperer said to check that out because that's cool.
Okay, so here is a quick tour of the house that they left behind them whenever they left from Colorado. Okay?
Okay.
Jenny Price here. How's things going, guys? Yeah. The garage door at our address is open. Anybody in Colorado that's near it, go in and get anything you can. There's tons of stuff that's worth a lot of money.
When you walk in, the first smell is feces, some scented something or another. Lots of like tobacco smell, probably something mixed with, probably something heavily mixed with,
Oh, there's her pink.
ugh,
Her
no,
pink chair.
I think it's weird.
I think that
It
has
smells
to go
like
like
weed,
that.
but like really bad weed.
He really is. By Spider.
Maybe like blunt
All in
rolls.
big trouble.
There's just shit everywhere. I'm not even sure what any of this is. But it looks like there's blood on the wall. Dried up quite a bit of it. Yeah,
Ugh.
that's blood.
Oh my
All
god.
over the wall. God knows how long. That stinks. Oh, that reeks. What? Okay. Yeah, no, see. Ooh. Like, oh, this is terrible. The freezer's gross, but that refrigerator. Ugh. This is a child's bed. Again, I was paid to come in here and
But Spider,
But Spider's-
I'm gonna walk through the house. I would not eat anything Cove's cooked. I don't think.
It's
I'd
hilarious.
definitely go and feel the vibe in her old apartment. I'm sure it's horrible, but better than putting something Cove's cooked in your mouth. No.
The level of depression you have to be at to not
Yeah,
clean
man.
up. Like to
Uh,
not clean up and
Granny, you pick Cove's? I don't think so. Not me. Jeez. I'd rather walk through the house and just get a good look at everything. I think I'm just so invested in these assholes that I would just want to see everything and try and pick up little details. Which is sick, but whatever.
they have a lot of people that watch them still, right?
Shanny and Rev?
Yeah.
So they've got quite a few subscribers. As far as like in the last couple of years, they have more than they ever have because there's this big YouTube streamer called Cinnamon Toast Ken, and he got a hold of. He's got like 5 million subscribers, and he featured them on the show.
Oh,
And
okay.
they jumped up, within
Yeah.
a couple weeks in numbers, pretty good. Said some crazy stuff to him too. They fired back at him. I'll have to find that for later.
take the phone and walk the hell out. So that's what I'm doing. I gotta hold my breath in here because I can smell this is where it's coming from. They've left the bathroom lights on and the vent here.
Look at that.
It's just god awful.
Oh my god.
They haven't cleaned these little rocks
I'm gonna go like
at all.
really bad for this.
The most shocking thing is the kid's bed. It's a little fast, but
The blood on the wall is concerning. So
that's their bedroom. I mean, it's fucking gross. It's worth seeing a kid's bed.
I mean,
Oh, I see what you mean, Granny.
Worth the wait.
She said, watch him cook and eat. Like, watch Cobes cook and eat, not eat his food. I mean, I'd never touch anything he cooked, I don't think.
I have watched them with you.
Yeah, for sure.
And he's usually too intoxicated to do much.
Smells like
Right?
his. Looks like it's shelter. Obviously. Just.
Dude.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Jesus
The
Christ.
toilet looks like it has scabies or
Well, it has an
vaginal
STD.
warts or something.
Everyone saw how disgusting a disarrayed house was when we were trying to get everything out of it that we could.
You know the state of a house when you have like 2 days to move?
Yeah, so one thing that they like to claim is that after
No
they left,
responsibility.
yeah, it's not them for sure. After they left, trolls came in and trashed the place, and then took the video to set them up. You know, trolls came in, rummaged through
And
everything.
they made the toilet.
The
look
trolls
like
they
that.
invited, by the way. Yeah, exactly.
They made the
shit
toilet-
ninjas.
Yeah.
That's what they.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god! Look at that thing. You like that? Yeah, what is that?
Yummy.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
You're hiding somebody again.
What? No, I'm not.
Okay. My bad.
Apologize.
My bad. It popped. Hey, Just Person. What's up, dude?
I love that name.
Just the person.
This is a kid message.
Oh,
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, we
I
saw
think
it.
that's for
Yeah, we saw
the
it.
guinea pig. It's full of shit.
I was hoping it would show the bed. Let me
Okay,
fast
well,
forward.
Do we really want to
Nah,
see the bed?
that's okay. The point is, there on the bed was just like it was like a black grease stain where the kid had just been laying on the bed. There was no sheet on it. It was just,
Wow.
hardcore abuse. It's horrible. Let's see what else we got. Let's look back on. Okay, yes, we're gonna continue.
Have a super high IQ. It's above average, okay? Way above average, okay? I have an IQ equivalent to presidents, okay?
Yeah.
Flashback.
I love you.
And I need to take a bathroom break. So, I'm gonna do something. I can't do it. I can't do it. I want to turn my computer to a really cool area. But I'm having fun.
Yeah, that's a good point. The kids are in the next room.
Yeah.
Who wears marijuana
Oh, they got swagged out.
pullovers
I guarantee you, they went to
and
the
dresses?
dispensary and got swagged out. They're like, we get new clothes.
What's swagged out?
Just
baby?
getting all new. They got dressed up. They got their church clothes on. That's their going out clothes. She got a dress.
Swag. You mean swag? You
Swagged.
said swag. Swag.
Whatever.
Wow. Really bad.
I don't know if she says it here, but she smokes a
Enjoy
joint
some
that's like this
Floyd.
big. And I think she shits her pants.
No.
I don't know who put the laugh track, but this is kind of annoying.
Yeah. Well, she's smaller than I thought she was.
This is way back in the day. She has probably gained well over 100 pounds since then.
Really?
Oh, she's
Her
huge.
face doesn't seem to gain weight.
What?
Yeah, it does.
Oh yeah, this is this is practically when she was skinny. This is back in the day, talking about like early, probably in their time in Colorado, and she has gained a huge amount of weight since then. It's crazy. She's feeling herself.
How did you know?
Dude, what is with the laugh track? Hey, Chubbs.
Oh, does he find the poo in the bed or something?
I don't think so. I think this is when he was really hardcore wet brained. How long can that stuff last when somebody's wet brained?
I mean, it depends. They have something called Korsakoff syndrome.
Well, I think that's the
Where-
same thing, huh? Is it?
No, it looks a lot like Alzheimer's if you have like like on a CT or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
Does it
they
like
have
fully
their
restore after like? Will you get
No.
completely better eventually, or are you just like always damaged after?
I mean, the body is miraculous. It heals itself in a lot of ways, but I don't think that you're ever like
Quite the same.
quite the same.
Interesting.
And depending on how many times it happens, how many times you have to go through,
Yeah.
your body has to go through that.
Well, you can tell here that his intellect is much lower.
Is this where she had him quit?
Yeah, he had already quit alcohol
So
at this
is
point.
what you were talking about? Okay.
This isn't that same video.
Oh, okay.
But you can get the idea here. What the heck? I really hate this laugh track.
Does it say?
Okay. Yeah.
Please tell me this isn't about to get. Okay, so that's why you said she's feeling herself.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell she's like dancing around like she's happy. She thinks she's cute.
And she's high.
She's super high. Look, she's shaking the camera. Look at that ham of the road.
Hi. That's all.
Was she about to describe her bathroom break?
I have no juice. I'm running on empty. No, I have no juice.
Oh, I picked such a bad shit.
So,
Okay,
we're going to use the Donald Trump smoking weed. And we're going to light this over here.
look at that
This is
thing.
fucking amazing. Never in my life.
I wonder how much a baseball bat like that costs.
This with all that alpha blue, dude.
Hundreds, probably.
Yeah, probably an electricity bill or a water bill or even some food for her children.
Yeah. She was, during this time, she was on food stamps as
Or
well.
hell, a mental health appointment she could pay for.
Try it, soak it.
Probably on Medicaid.
I'm not sure if that's better.
This is amazing, man.
Actually,
Hello,
Anyway, let's pass forward a little bit and see. She just smokes this for a long time. Anyway, the point is...
Notice she wasn't sharing with him.
Oh, yeah. You know, it's funny that you say that because no matter what it is, she always has to have it. Like even if she's not, she smokes cigarettes, but she doesn't even inhale. She's like not addicted to cigarettes. But if Rev's got cigarettes, she's got to have the cigarettes. She has to have everything. Um, let's see. We'll watch a couple more videos, man, guys.
Yeah,
Thank you
you've been
for.
eating everything.
Yeah, thank y'all for coming
Everything.
on
Are you
with
fucking
us.
kidding me? I've barely eaten in the
We just wanted to get our feet wet and just
Yeah.
see how this worked. Next time I'll be more prepared and have some better videos and stuff. But we'll watch a little bit longer.
past few days, and I'm trying to get some fucking food in me. Because I'm walking a lot, too.
Well, go eat your chips. Leave my chocolate alone. I got my period. Anyway.
I got my period, she said.
She's always on her period.
See?
No, these are what I've been eating. There's 20 some in here, and I've been eating.
Oh, thank you, Spider.
You wanted to take my chocolate.
When you're on chemotherapy and things like that for cancer treatments, I think those things go away. Right?
I didn't have any of those.
What things?
I think when you're on, she says she's on chemotherapy, right? She has cancer, she says?
She's not on chemo. No.
She doesn't say that?
No.
Okay.
She's always claimed that, like, you know,
So her cancer is treating itself, or what? With
for years
Ensure?
now it's been treating itself. She's always about to get a diagnosis or a prognosis, or you know, it's always like my appointment's coming up. It's in a couple months or something like that.
A couple months.
Always something like that. Maybe
So
not that far, but
her cancer's treating itself, and with the Ensure that she drinks, and
well, she's disabled. Don't read too much into it. She doesn't think things through, that's for sure. It's almost as if she's never been to a doctor. Sometimes, you know, the way she thinks it works.
People saying I don't eat.
surely not. She's been hospitalized, correct?
Yeah, he does.
She's been to a hospital, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that.
Yeah, you do. You eat more than me a lot of times.
I'm not lying. I'm like hot snobby. I got like very
Let this
minimal
place
calorie
let me get some water.
Same. Anyway, so my mind is like completely. So, okay, for instance, so many times I wanted a bowl of ice cream. I'm sorry, I hate it all.
Whatever. That mostly happened with the kids in the house, bro.
Still happens. Right, it's just like, why? Like, what is the point of like hooking up with random men? Like, first of all, why do I want to like?
All the
Like, what's the point? Like, what's the actual point? Because more times when I like go and like, so like, fine, let's have the rest, okay? It's mostly for
I'm
the
fine
time.
now.
You know how many times have the 5 left I have with men?
So this is a very famous fight from them. It's called the Cookie Fight, where Shani is gaslighting the fuck out of him,
What do you
telling
mean?
him that, you know, he's super skinny and frail at this point, and she's huge, and she's got cookies, and I think he had a couple cookies, and she made him feel like shit for it.
What do you mean? How is that gaslighting?
Huh?
What do you mean?
She was just basically like, you ate all my cookies, you know, like, I think he had maybe he did eat all her cookies, but she made him feel like just the biggest piece of shit. So let's continue.
That it hasn't been like pleasurable on my end. You know what I mean? Like, our house has a rule: if you make us run out, you get more. See, that's a good rule.
I'm one that gets everything. That's fine.
That's true.
That's fine. I would get more. No problem.
That's true.
Wow.
But I kiss the feet you walk on.
So sweet.
But I love you.
I love you. I forgot about my granola bars. I'm sorry. You mentioned them, if I remember them. I forgot. Sorry.
I wish
I
there
haven't
was
even
like
had
a,
any of those granola bars. They're for me.
yeah. It's about
Yeah,
to get
my main diet. That's gonna be. And I was sharing all my food with you too.
Who is this chick with the glasses that's like, who is that?
It's another cow they're watching. Her name is Sagittarius Shorty.
This one?
Yeah, Shorty, I don't know. She's her own mess. Swag, whatever. She's a mess. I don't know what they're watching, but that's a whole nother day.
So, Vaughn, you said swagger.
So
You said
swagger.
swagged like Shauna Con-
What?
oh,
What?
like that what's his name?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Sean is his
Sean Connery?
Sean Connery.
Schwaga?
And I couldn't even get his name out. Schwaga.
Okay. Continue.
Swagged. They were swagged out.
It was swag. She was swagged out or whatever. She had a big
Whatever.
weed dress on and a little
Oh my gosh.
wreath around her head.
I was cooking lots of dishes. I agree. And we were eating that, weren't we? Sir? What, I'm just supposed to cook you the whole meal and not have a meal myself? I didn't say that. Well, then what the fuck are you saying? You ate my chocolate.
What is happening?
It's a little much.
It really is. At least I'm not throwing a bike over a porch for a pizza. Okay?
Hey y'all, I'm blanking on the name. Who is the guy that made the cartoon of Rev and Shanny in the cookie fight? Does anybody remember that guy's name? I'm blanking on it right now. I don't know why. Shit, what is his
Sorry, I
name?
asked for the rest. I apologize.
Sloth Cat. Thank you, Spider. Let's just watch that. That's much
What's
better.
with my food? Don't make it a deal.
Next time I'll be
Yeah,
prepared,
I'm getting
guys.
caught up on these.
I have chocolate, and he
Let's see.
usually says I won't touch them, and he touches a lot of them. Can I say just quickly? Yes, I didn't think you could chew these. No, very hard. No, I can't. There you go. Why would you ask me about
Okay.
my granola? You give me a granola.
Sorry, y'all. Let's try this.
I told
This is all you need to know about
Was this guy's day
Rev and
hard?
Shanny's
Like,
cookie
it's all
fight
hard to
is
eliminate, hey?
I don't know.
this video that Sloth Cat made.
He said, "Real."
But I wanted to go on Carrie's channel and talk about this. This was hilarious. I couldn't believe this. The guy looks like he needs a sandwich in the worst way, and she told me to get lost. How can you sit there and say you love your... And then on top of that, Shanny says... What did Shanny say? No. Rev told her his wife. Right in front of me. Now, this is a different G-Man they're dealing with. I ain't the G-Man that's going to be nodding my head and agreeing with everything you got to say this on, right? She sat there and called, he called her his wife. And I said, dude, that's not your wife, that's your girlfriend.
You guys lived with me, you would understand. I take you things every now and then.
What is happening with this right here? First of all, this.
That would be a Shanny. This is
But what is this picture? Okay.
Jesus Christ.
What is this?
That's G-Man,
G-Man. Okay.
and that's Carrie.
Okay. And who is this? This
That's
is supposed
Rev.
to be Rev?
Oh, do you not even know what this is about? So,
Yeah. Okay. So you did tell me this a few months ago.
yeah, she caught
This was
him
about him talking to someone else online.
prostitutes.
Right? Okay.
He was talking to prostitutes online,
Okay.
and she caught him. Like I think somebody mentioned it in her chat that he's talking to prostitutes, and she like took his phone, and he was, and she made him shave his head and put a, scarlet letter A on it.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, a few things that I haven't even partaked. And then there's nothing left. Well, maybe I'm saving it for
That's
some
that
time I need it
IQ.
instead of eating it.
That's that really high IQ that kicked in right there.
IQ of presidents.
Yeah, presidents. ticked
Have
in.
she met some of our presidents?
They don't all up at once.
For ticked in.
I don't eat the whole thing. I have two.
I'm just saying, you're in one of your binge modes.
Are you fuck?
Have we had?
We keep pausing it.
Have we had arguments like this before?
Not over cookies.
Are you sure?
I don't think so. Not that bad. For sure.
Serious?
I barely have any food.
I'm just gonna be quiet.
I have
not gonna
barely
say anything
had
else
any
because you're not
fucking
even
food.
thinking right.
I have barely had any food today.
Are you serious? Seriously,
I've
I've barely had any food.
Okay.
I cannot believe.
I wanted to fill myself up with something because I felt like I was gonna pass out.
Well, good. I'd like to fill some food up too and have something too. We need a bowl of freaking peanut butter. That is like, are you serious, man? Well, it's like you get that for me. It's the only thing I eat, dude. That's not true. On a regular fucking basis. That's not true. What I go to, that's how I survive. The same things I eat all the time. Very little amounts. Very small amounts.
So whoever did this is a genius.
Yeah, he's around. This Sloth Cat is the guy's name. He pops in a lot. Or he used to. I haven't seen him in a while. But I love all the boxes of cookies behind the TV.
Yeah. The little details. Yeah, the
Yeah, it's
peanut
great.
butter down here.
I never noticed it.
Like he's hiding peanut butter so he can have something to eat.
Yeah, that's funny.
1 or 2 cookies.
I'm not talking about cookies.
Well, then what are you talking about? Pasta?
I'm just gonna drop it because you're just gonna be in denial the whole time. I'm just gonna drop it. Okay?
Whatever, dude. If I have binge on your fucking treats too much, I'm sorry. I didn't even realize.
You did. There's just a few cookies left, and I'm just like, I barely had any.
Are you serious? I see milk dunking cookies night after
It was 2 cookies.
No, night after night, Shannon.
It was in night after night.
M&M cookies.
2 cookies, really?
No, 2 cookies night after night. You've been snacking on them for like weeks.
I haven't been.
That's my favorite
he's
line.
trying
Is
to
the 2
convince
cookies
her.
night after night?
He's trying to convince her of the reality of what she's been doing, and she's like in denial. No, it was you. You ate them.
I bet her big ass could very easily, absent-mindedly, eat a box of cookies and not even register in the part of her brain that realizes that what she's doing. Like she probably is full blast auto mode. Just
They have
consume.
adult protection. Did anybody call
Yes.
for him?
Somebody's called adult protection.
This is crazy.
Yeah. It's a shame that the uncle hasn't stepped in because he gave the uncle this house that they live in Pennsylvania at some point whenever he moved to Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was just because he didn't want to deal with it. But whenever he got, he had to come back home, he had to live somewhere. I think he lived in G-Man's house. He also gave G-Man a house. He had 2 houses. He gave G-Man a house, he gave his uncle a house. They moved back and moved into G-Man's house, had some words and problems with him. They moved into the uncle's house, and they've been squatting there for 2+ years now. Not paid a bill, not one. They haven't paid rent, they haven't paid electricity. I think the uncle got them a vehicle, and they just, they're okay doing nothing, bare minimum, all the time.
I mean, I'm pointing to this.
Yeah. What about the A? Oh, yeah. They should have been called for
Not
that.
just the A, but the hair and the.
They were called
I
Adult
know this
Protective
is kind of
Services
an
at some point, and I
exaggeration,
think that they told him that he was being abused and that he should leave or something. That's what he said at some point. I don't know how true it is, but yeah.
What's up with G-Man's graduation cap. What's that about?
He has a picture in a cap and gown somewhere. I don't know what it's from. No clue. G-Man's his own thing too. That's a whole nother.
Yeah, okay.
Snacking on them for me?
Yes,
you
you
have.
have.
Okay, Jason.
You
have.
have.
Okay, you can say whatever you want. I love the fact that everyone believes that I'm a pig and I starve you.
I had 3 fucking M&M cookies.
Three.
Like we
don't
don't
know
know what's the truth here because we lived together until I had 3 M&M cookies. 3. That's
She
true.
says
Yeah,
that.
I'm sure.
I try. And that's all I eat.
I'm sure, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to survive some food too. I don't eat that much.
Okay, Shannon.
I don't.
I'm dead.
You
Oh
eat
my
small
God.
amounts, but you eat.
But I don't eat that much.
Neither do I.
Well,
Good.
good.
Like visible.
Neither do I. So, okay, this is my problem. Okay, a lot of the times, and this is how my household worked when I was kids, okay? The kids would have a portion of things, okay? Everyone would get their portion, and then after the portion's done, it's done. There has been a significant amount of times, and I've noticed this, where you eat 3/4, and I have like a fourth, and then I was trying to save stuff for later when we get a little bit more desperate.
Then you gotta tell me about that.
Yeah.
What is she talking about? A portion pot? When she was little, she said.
She says that her parents like enforced a situation where like
That makes
they
sense
split
to
up all
me.
the candy or the cookies, any snacks, and but I guarantee you it was fucking enforced because of her.
Right. Well, I mean,
They're like, Shanny's gonna eat all our shit. We gotta get this under control. If that's even true, she says
there's
that
got
she could
to
be
be.
lying.
I mean, we're talking about. We're always talking about nature versus nurture, right?
yeah.
So there's got to be some kind of, and I'm talking about like with behavior. There's got to be something that broke her in her story.
So yeah, there
right?
is something that broke her. In fact, they don't talk about it a lot. There's an interview. I'd love to find that for you too for next time that you come on. There's an interview where her mom came on just to talk to the camera to address some things because Shani has been trashing her mom, forever. And her mom addressed that something did happen to her when she was like 15 or 16 and doesn't say what it is, but it's it's understood that it's kind of sexual trauma or something like that. I don't know the details, but she had a
But this
stepdad
is
for a
from-
while.
Yeah, this.
And
I'm
but they
talking
said
about when
the
she
mom
was
says
younger.
that's whenever she changed. Like she used to be a very sweet person, and then when that happened, she like flipped.
I wonder what her and her mom's relationship is really like.
Well,
Like,
her mom's dead now.
really.
Yeah, mom and dad both died within like, a year of each other, while they were in Colorado, I believe. Yeah, they're both dead. So she can't back up
She
anything
was
she
either
says.
over validated, I think, as
She
a
was.
kid, or she was not validated at all, and maybe a mixture from one from one parent, and none from the other. Or
I mean, it
something
seems like
that.
both her parents were very good to her and very sweet in all the
Maybe
videos where they're
later in
together.
life, but sometimes
Who knows? I mean, that's true. Who knows
I mean,
what?
look at my parents. They're like
Right.
in love with their grandkids, but we're not.
Yeah, don't
nurturing,
have a good relationship.
right. So
Yeah, that's a good point. See you later, JP. S- 6 months. Yeah, we're almost done, guys. We're gonna finish this up and then
Stop me when I need it. If
sing a
that's
little
the
song,
case.
and then we'll be done.
Because I barely eat.
Way past my bedtime.
I'm just trying to tell you that I have given a lot.
She's got the cookie. I have given. She whips the cookie out a lot.
And I
Wow.
Yeah,
Well-
whoever did that was a genius.
Yeah. Yep, Sloth Cat is the best. Well, anyway. Anyway.
Let's play something funny before we leave. You
Let me
know,
see if I can
to
find some.
cleanse our palate of the.
I mean, that was supposed to be funny.
Well, that's not Shanny, I guess, related.
Let's see. You want to watch some cryptid shit?
No.
Let me see if there's anything in here that I'll find some more funny stuff later. I don't have anything funny.
Okay.
Well, I guess that's it, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming to our first little.
Yeah. Thank you for welcoming me.
Yeah.
It was
Glad you're here.
fun.
It was fun.
Very fun.
We'll get better at it. I'll have some stuff prepared next time, and
Got to learn some things too.
there's so much more. There's so much more to uncover. It goes so deep. Butt Spider, you'll have to come on too. Anybody that wants to, y'all are all welcome to. Thank you, Granny. Bucky, good to see you, bud. Yeah,
Granny.
man.
Me and Granny learned something new today. Or I did. I learned something new. I
Little
love
Miss.
that.
Hey, and thank you for the clips, Little Miss. You helped out big time.
Yes.
And we'll see you next time. I guess I'll quit saying
Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.